I was muted that whole time. My mistake. Well, I'm not muted now. I forgot everything that I said, but it's pretty inconsequential, so it's fine. Uh, why is Mutt freaking out over here? Oh, you know what? Here, just come here. That's enough of this. Let me tell him how good of a job he did. Yeah, he knows. He knows. Anyway, the only thing of consequence that I said while I was muted when I started. um, I've got a very simple drink here. 2 ounces of that Oasium gin on ice with a twist of lime, and I kinda wish I added some seltzer or something, because I'm not used to drinking drinks that strong. It's been a while. But the ice will melt, and I think it'll turn out quite refreshing. Thank you, Billy. Yeah, let's take that northeast road out of Pribyslavitz. It's so easy. It rolls off the tongue so much nicer when it's Pribyslavitz, but everyone's saying Pribyslavitz, so we gotta emphasize the avits in Pribyslavitz. I really do like that gin. I think there is a perfect bitters to make that gin, to just complement that gin really nicely. Maybe contrast it just a little bit, but mostly just complement it. But I haven't found that bitters yet. I don't want to use considered lavender bitters, but it's just, I think it would be throwing it way too far in that direction. It's not Angostura, but it's something close. Wish someone would emphasize my outfits. Well, now I know that about you. We'll be sure to emphasize it the next time. Welcome back there, Creamies. Good to see you. Creamies outfits. It's hard to emphasize, but I see what you mean. That rolls off the tongue. Well, no fuck-ass encounter that time around. Oh, we're not in Talmberg yet. There may yet be a fuck-ass encounter, but I don't think so. Nope, we're clear. No humans today. Probably for the best. I can actually get here on time. I got here on time last time. Let's see what happens if, see if we can reproduce that crash. Because that was quite strange. I wonder if it's got something to do with those guys being up there. And the game not quite being able to figure out how much time is passing. How is the settlement? Pretty good. I had to stop spending money on it because it's getting expensive to upkeep for one, and it's just I don't have the funds for it at the moment, but we've got a rat house, a basic rat house, and a logging camp, and we started work on the church. Hey, lay down. My dog's going nuts over there. Can't get comfortable on his bed, but if I tell him to get comfortable, he gets comfortable pretty quick.
Good health to you.
But we're about to go win a race, hopefully.
I'm interested in...
Just these.
I'm sure. Take care.
The only thing that's different... Okay, well, it worked. That's good. Only thing that's different is that the quest wasn't, immediately active, and I never even entered the zone where these guys all gather in their horses. But I'll bet it had something to do with that. I like a good rat house much better than a rat apartment complex. No, I agree. You You want to keep rats, give rats plenty of space to stretch out. Otherwise, they just become amorphous real fast. You don't want them close together. You need to make them think they are small, or they will overcome us. Gentlemen, you all look very fancy on your horses, but I'm about to show you that it's not the clothes that make the horse. It's the fact that they come from Neuhof and nowhere else. Look at this very fancy man. If you died, I would loot your body. Make a lot of money. That's a compliment. Very good. Oh, we're starting. Are we starting? Oh no, right. That's just what it does. We're still waiting for Divish. He's supposed to be here at noon, so anybody got a deck of cards, or you know I love to play dice. This guy knows. That's a born dice player. You can always tell. They wear the pointy hats without the feathers. I really wish that I could have practiced the route beforehand. Because they made a point to say it helps to know your way around. And I can't really say that I do. I should by now, but I can't say that I do. There are ways to progress time. Oh, well, there he is. I'm gonna drink that Savior Schnapps right now. Because I will save scum this. Oh, I don't have any. Well, fuck. Alright. That's unfortunate, but maybe we get a save anyway. Here's Sir Divish. And maybe this will be easy. Do you have any announcements to make, Sir Divish? Or are we really just gonna wait until noon? This is bizarre. Can I speak to you? No, I can't. Well, what's my horsemanship? It's 20, so, you know, I wish I could give my horse like a stimulant or something. If that's the thing in the next game. Have they made the horsemanship more robust? You'd think they would. Red Dead Redemption 2 came out at the same time, and it's got way better horse mechanics in this game. Which is, you know, Red Dead Redemption 2 had to have something going for its gameplay, right? This game certainly was a lot more ambitious. I do love Red Dead 2. Looking forward to replaying it someday, but I think I need to give it a few years. But it has way worse Henry mechanics, exactly. You can only control Arthur so much, you kind of get two choices. It'd be cool if there was like if there was a neutral Arthur available to, you know, like a neutral honor system as well. So you could have 3 playthroughs. A very practical Arthur, who will help people, but he won't go out of his way. That doesn't affect the story the way that going to either extreme does. We're really just gonna fucking hang out and, like, do I have any books? I'm sure I do, if we're genuinely just sitting around here for the next hour. What shall we read? I didn't realize I had all my books on me. How about... Isn't it with the star means you haven't read it? Yeah, with the star means you haven't read it, so I just need to put these away. I shouldn't be carrying them, but alright. What shall we read? No sequels. I wouldn't know what happens in Maiden's War 2. On St. Wenceslaus is stolen, but I could probably style on these guys. I think that's a good intimidation tactic, so we'll go ahead and on St. Wenceslaus. Let's read. On St. Wenceslaus. In Bohemia there was a prince of the name Vratislaus, and his wife was Drahomira. Unto them was born a son, and they gave unto him the name of Wenceslaus. After his father's untimely death, he was to sit upon the throne, but having yet been grown of age, his mother ruled the land in his stead, and it was his grandmother Ludmilla who cared for his upbringing. His brother was Boleslaus, and they grew up together, although they had little in common. Through God's mercy, Wenceslaus learned to read and write. Being learned of books and firm of faith, he could wield a sword as well. But above all, it was peace and his country that he did love. He performed many kind acts unto the poor, clothing the naked and feeding the hungry, protecting the servants of God, and having many churches erected. He was a paragon for his people, and a ruler that was kind above others. For with his enemies he always did negotiate with good intentions, and they too did kneel before his piety. With his whole heart he exalted God, and the good deeds he performed were innumerable. Thus it was to the surprise of none that the devil planted the seed of hatred in many corrupted men's hearts, and set them against Wenceslaus. He urged them, like so many Judases, to revolt against their lord, and then they did whisper to Boleslaus that his brother wished to take his life. Boleslaus, believing these words, devised a plan out of fear and resentment to take his brother Wenceslaus's throne, as well as his life. He knew that whenever a new church was consecrated, Wenceslaus would go to that place to pray, and he did thusly when on Sunday, on the feasts of Saints Cosmas and Damian, he entered Boleslaus's castle. On the feast of Saint Cosmas and Damian, he entered Boleslaus's castle, and having attended mass, he prepared to depart for Prague. His brother, detaining him, invited him to the table to drink, but Wenceslaus declined. Early in the morning, Wenceslaus rose and hurried to morning mass. When in front of the church gate he met his brother, he said unto him, Brother, last evening you served us well. Boleslaus then, guided by the devil, responded thusly, And now I shall serve you even better. And as those words left his mouth, he struck Wenceslaus a blow to the head with his sword, and Boleslaus's dogs set upon him as well, and together with their master they killed Wenceslaus, and left his broken body in front of the church. Boleslaus then sat upon his brother's throne. Today Wenceslaus has already been sainted and established to be the patron saint of the lands of Bohemia. Call unto him in times. Maybe wheel, but let's go with Call unto him in times of darkness, and to him we pray. Saint Wenceslaus, patron saint of our country, pray for us. Beautiful. How would they even know you're reading a stolen book? Well, they've been looking for that book, you see. But none of them watched. They old, Sir Divish, but, I get away with all kinds of things around Sir Divish. So, oh, we're nearly there. I could read another book if it's short. The Rule of Saint Benedict. Just Saint Benedict. I keep wanting to say Benedictine. And I have the second one, so I wouldn't be lost. Alright. Let's just hope this one's not quite as long. I don't think we have that kind of time, and I'd hate to be interrupted. Silence. Let us act in accordance with that saying of the prophet, I have said, I will keep my ways, that I offend not with my tongue. I have been watchful over my mouth, I held my peace and humbled myself, and was silent from speaking even good things. If, therefore, according to the saying of the prophet, we are at times to abstain, for silence sake, even from good talk, how much more ought we to refrain from evil words, on account of the guilt and penalty of sin? Therefore, because of the importance of silence, let leave to speak be seldom given, even to perfect disciples, although their words be of good and holy matters, tending unto edification, because it is written, in much speaking thou shalt not escape sin. And in another place, death and life are in the hands of the tongue. For it behoveth a master to speak and teach, and it beseemeth a disciple to hold his peace and listen. If therefore anything must be asked of the prior, let it be done with all humility, subjection, and reverence, that he who asks may not seem to speak more than is necessary. But as for buffoonery, idle words, or such as move to laughter, we utterly condemn and forbid them in all places, nor do we allow a disciple to open his mouth. Oh. Oh shit, okay, well, we got through most of the first chapter.
Where the best steeds and riders in the land will compete to see who's fastest. Fate and fortune won't decide the winner here today. Horsemanship, knowing the lay of the land, and quick wits will bring victory. But I won't hold things up any longer. Competitors, prepare yourselves. Ready, steady, go! Yeah.
The dead tree and Ujits, that is the only guidance that I get. Let me just make sure. If I look at the map real quick, I'm pretty sure that I just have to know where the dead tree and Ujits is. Wow, alright, I mean, that's pretty cool. I feel like this is not the largest, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm just supposed to know where the dead tree and Ujits is. Okay, well, I know the way to Ujits. Follow this path up north. Oh, I got turned around. That seems like it tends to happen when I open my map, for whatever reason. This horse is very slow. Oh no. We didn't get a save either, from what I saw. Maybe this can be one of those quests that I fail. Let's see how it goes. Doesn't make much sense not to follow these guys right now. I am very slowly gaining on them. I suppose I can make cuts where I see fit. Alright, alright, alright. Take your time now. Take your time. Why did I have to go to the shittiest stable to promote? I couldn't have gone to, Merhoyed? They've got great horses in Merhoyed. Really gotta try and cut corners where I can. But, I mean, at least these guys probably know where the dead tree in Ujits is. Sorry? Oh, okay. Pick up the ribbon by the mill in Merhoyed. Well, I do pretty much know where that is. All the way to Merhoyed, huh? Okay. Back the way I came... no, honestly, I think I... Would it be faster? I don't think that would be reasonably faster. I can cut through the woods here, at least. Once we get into the woods, just kind of turn south west, and then gonna have to go through Talmberg pretty normally, and then... Yeah, cross the bridge, turn right. Okay. So follow this road. Cut these corners where I can. I know where the mill in Merhoyed is, pretty much. Now, shall we cut through the woods? I think we'd better with how shit this horse is. Yeah, let's cut through the woods. I think I can manage this. Oh, fuck. That's not good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. I can't call this horse either. Well, this isn't good. This Why did they give me the worst horse? Oh no. I think we should see the race through to the end, right? Okay. Jesus Christ, it's like the horse specifically. Oh, and yeah, that is all the way back. I would have to wait all over again for one. This is not great. You know what? Maybe the Neuhoff stables don't deserve to continue if this is the horse they have me go out with. I don't even know where the horse went. Yeah, I think we're just gonna fail this quest, and that's okay. We gave it our best. I'm a bailiff, for God's sake. Could not begin to wonder where that horse is. We might not even be able to give the horse back. Why would they give me that horse? Surely there was a better horse in Neuhoff. Well, I guess I might as well just ride my horse. I'd like to at least find that horse, but it's... could have despawned by now for all I know. I do kind of want to give it another try. I'll just have to wait. That's fine. I want to at least put a showing, you know? It seems like my... oh, God. My horse is pretty... or, you know, the horse that I have to ride for that is pretty similar in ability. To the front runners. It's just I got turned around right at the beginning. So I'll reread those books. I won't, you know, literally reread them, but just that Henry gets the skill points. It was annoying. Still annoyed by how shit the horse is that they give you. Suppose, I mean, of course it would be easy if I was allowed to just ride this horse. Yeah, you know what? Why don't I make some savior schnapps? I feel like I'm far enough in the game where it's, you know, I don't really need to do the exploit anymore where I save and quit to menu and then just use that for saves. I think I need to just take the next, not the next left, but the one afterwards. Second left. Just gotta keep my eyes open for where those forks are.
Heyo.
Forgot to call my dog in. Oh, there's a guy right there. I thought I saw a guy. Maybe I didn't? Oh god. It's kind of concerning if there wasn't actually a guy there, but I swear there was a fully armored Cuman. Sometimes color blindness will do that. Especially with quickly moving pixels on a screen, you know? But I could be going crazy. I guess there are worse times. Right. I'd like to brew some savior schnapps, but I need you, miss. Or I might be able to just take your stuff. Do you... Well, you have a recipe for a witch potion. Is that just a regular book, or... I've discovered the witch potion. I imagine that's like an herbalism and an alchemy buff. Good to have.
Greetings.
I'm not gonna follow up with you about the whole trouble. Now, what I want from you is Belladonna. And that. But mostly Belladonna. There we are. I'll take all of it.
Can we do?
Well,
What do you say to 410?
well now.
430.
Aye.
Alright. I'm gonna take the opportunity to experiment a little with this and not really even boil it at all. See if I can just skip that whole step. Because I'm pretty sure what that perk basically means is you can skip one ingredient. And heat can be that ingredient, but it may be it's like one unit of one ingredient, so 1 unit of heat being 1 turn, 1 step, maybe. I'm sure I'm just skipping over it. Oh, well, this is in alphabetical order. That helps. Or is it? No, it's not. Okay, 1 nettle, two belladonna. So what I'm gonna do is just put the wine in. We'll put the wine in, put the nettle in, grind the belladonna, and put that in. See how that goes. Belladonna and shit, it's on the horse. I just need the 1 nettle. Okay, wine. Nettle. Grind up 2 belladonna. Put it in there. I'll be there in a moment. We've got 2 full hours after all. And file it. Hopefully this will give me Savior Schnapps, despite the fact that I didn't heat it at all. Nice. Very good. Okay, so you can just avoid heating altogether with that perk, by the looks of it. Which is great, because it's the trickiest thing about the whole process. Nothing else is all that abstract, I suppose. Yes, let's head to Talmberg now. We'll drink our Savior Schnapps right before the race starts. Ah, I see. I see. That's where those things have come from. So when they say get the lay of the land, you can take that 24 hours just to see where all of those flags are, but I'm just gonna have to hope I can guess what the hell they're talking about. So this is kind of on me. They probably give you a slow horse specifically so that you have to learn this stuff. Oh, and Sir Divish is here. Waits for Sir Divish and the other riders. I think we do start at 10. So let me go ahead and read these. I'm going to drink one of those Savior Schnapps now. I think I made 3. Yeah, so that's... Even if I use all 3, that's fine. I think I'll end up using 2, though. Okay, I'm going to just have Henry read these. So we need the Rule of St. Benedict 1, and on St. Wenceslaus. Have Henry read on St. Wenceslaus. Just in case this matters. And I am going to finish reading this to give them utterance. No idea where we left off. On daily manual labor. Idleness is an enemy of the soul. Therefore, the brethren ought to be employed at certain times in laboring with their hands, and at other fixed times in holy reading. Wherefore we think that both these occasions may be well ordered. Thus, from Easter till the 1st of October, let them, on going forth from prime, labor at whatever they are required till about the 4th hour. From the 4th till close upon the 6th hour, let them be employed in reading. On rising from table after the 6th hour, let them rest on their beds with all silence. Or if perchance anyone shall desire to read, let him read in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none be said seasonably at about the middle of the 8th hour, and after that let them work at what they have to do till the evening. If the situation of the place or their poverty require them to labor in reaping their corn, let them not be saddened thereat. For then are they monks in very deed, when they live by the labor of their hands, as our fathers and the apostles did before us. Yet all things be done with moderation for the sake of the faint-hearted. Very good. I'm going to put that back in the saddlebag so that I don't get caught with it. You never know. Sir Divish, we're all here. Could we please just start? Oh, I shouldn't be on this horse. Hang on. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Guess I probably don't want to be drunk when the race starts, so it might not be the worst thing ever if I go ahead and just have that be the save. It's just if I want to save scum again, I have to wait again. I don't know. I don't know if being drunk affects your horsemanship. You would think. One full hour. I am dirty. We could take this opportunity to actually test that. Let's try this. Let's see if we can force that crash. Just so that we know. Not terribly useful information, but it's information. If I try to get a bath and my clothes laundered before the race.
God be with you.
You guys sell potions. Do you sell skill books? No. Okay. Well, that's not what I meant to do.
Take care.
Does this crash the game? Not consistently. If that was it at all. Howdy, fellas. I'm all clean. Just like you guys. I see none of you are wearing full plate. Is there a strategic reason for that in this horse race? I think this horse should get used to it. You'll see. You'll see how very good of a stable master Zora is. You know she can breathe underwater?
Ow! Watch where you're going, you lout. You nearly killed me.
I don't think that's true. You're already crippled or something, aren't you?
Learn how to ride a horse, idiot.
No, I think he's just old. That's okay. He was held prisoner for a long time. Nearly there. It's kind of annoying that you have to wait until the strike of noon. We're all here. Should at least be able to talk to him to start it. Please. I am ready. guys have names? Racer, 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 and Racer. They do not have names. I suppose that's because no one will remember them the way that they will remember me.
Learn how to ride a horse, idiot.
Oh, settle down. I am completely in control here. Ugh. What would happen if any of these racers had an unfortunate accident out in the woods? Would it be suspicious if I was the only one who returned? I don't think I'd get away with it. These guys are pretty fast. Rouse for Divish. Could you please just let us begin? Oh my god, we're nearly there. Something tells me this guy's the best prepared. His clothing looks the most complicated. Though his boots aren't as nice as that guy's. Still though, look at the patterns on his clothes. And again, no feather. He's not wearing a chaperone either. This guy doesn't have to prove anything to anyone. Oh my god. It's pretty much time. Nice.
I welcome you all to the Great Talmberg Horse Race, where the best steeds and riders in the land will compete to see who's fastest. Fate and fortune won't decide the winner here today. Horsemanship, knowing the lay of the land, and quick wits will bring victory. But I won't hold things up any longer. Competitors, prepare yourselves. Ready, steady, go!
Alright, here we go. Much better showing at the beginning this time. We just gotta get in front of this guy. We're going to Ujits, right down the main road, and then we turn immediately around. Though, to be fair, it might not be a bad idea just to try and stay as close as possible to this guy for the whole race. And then, as soon as we're on the last leg, just get a little bit in front of him. That might be a better way to go. This doesn't seem like it's terribly robust, but still. Even if I'm like following him from behind. Oh, he helped me out there a little bit. We don't want to be falling behind like that, but this is not the end of the world. Should be a bend up ahead where I can recover a little bit of ground. Oh, are we already out of the woods? Alright, never mind. There's a bend up ahead where I can recover some ground. Right here. Of course, this is only really good enough for me to recover what I'm gonna lose when I have to slow down. Could have slowed down a little faster, not gonna lie. It's alright though, we need time to recover. Ooh. That wouldn't have been good. You seem to recover just as fast when you're trotting as you do when you're walking. Seems like if you really want to recover much faster than that, you're gonna have to, stop altogether. It is still tempting to just go... just cut through the woods here, but I don't know, this horse didn't handle it very well. It makes me wonder if it's coded that way. So that the horse just doesn't like off-roading or something like that. I don't remember hearing anything like that, but... you never know. This game's not the best at, you know, telling you things explicitly. And again, I mean, these guys do have to slow down a little bit by the looks of it. I'm catching up pretty well. I'm pretty sure this guy's in first. And we're through the woods anyway. There's a lot of terrain there. I don't know if cutting through would have worked out the way I was hoping anyhow. So, we're gonna cut through here. We need to take a right at the after the bridge. And then, I'm pretty sure that road curves left, but either way, we're going west. That's all I really need to know. And since I know the way pretty well, I can go ahead and probably take as much of a lead as I can before having to slow down. Take a right here. Let me check the map real quick. Okay. We do want to be taking this left and then a right at the Consolation Cross. We're going to the mill. Oh shit, I don't know where the mill is. The mill at Merhoyed. Unless they mean this. The windmill. Oh shit. I'm actually not sure. This is an important decision that's about to come up. Hoping I got turned around after having looked at the map. It just says the mill at Merhoyed. I don't know if you can consider this Merhoyed as the thing. I did get turned around. That's just something that happens to you. Okay. Well, I guess I can... That's annoying. It had never been really an issue until now. But these guys do kind of seem like they might be heading to the windmill. I'm gonna assume that's what we're doing. Alright. So why else would you turn left there? There's the windmill. Let's see if this horse really does freak out about going off-road. Wow, that was risky. I don't think I had necessarily lost time by doing that, but I certainly didn't gain any. Oh boy. Where to next, I wonder? Okay, where to next? Ribbon by the quarry near Talmberg. Okay, yeah, I know exactly where that is. Near the quarry. So, how realistic would it be to? I don't think it would be worth the risk unless I see this guy ahead of me. God, you really do take a risk checking your map. Unless I see this guy ahead of me taking that, taking a left before crossing the river, the stream, whatever it is over there. I don't think it would be a good idea for me to do that. He did not. Maybe I can navigate the bridge a little bit better than them. Well, I guess I'm going this way. Ah, so is he, to be fair. Maybe there's a bridge over there that I forgot about, or an easy crossing. This guy. I'm gaining on him. He's probably slowing down right about now. Gotta go over there. I press space trying to brake. Go back to the start. Oh shit. And this guy's not in the lead. The guy in the lead got... I'm pretty sure this guy's not in the lead. I think this guy's in second. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this guy's in second. I don't see anyone else. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he won that, but I mean, I made a hell of a showing.
Welcome back. You might not have won, but you didn't fare so poorly. That horse is a wonderful beast.
So you'll buy from Zora?
That horse did make an impression on me. Your horsemanship could use some work, but that's another matter. I believe I'll purchase half my horses from Neuhoff and half from Ujitz. You can tell Zora my decision.
Thank you, my lord. Thank you. I'll pass your message on to her.
Yeah, alright, that's fine. I don't care that much. Oh, and I have to bring... Alright, fine. Yeah, fair enough. Interesting. I mean, my horsemanship is maxed out, so I don't know how much better of a job I could have done. I made a few mistakes. I probably could have stopped a little faster. I mean, that was very close. Okay, so to Neuhoff. Honestly, just, yeah. Go by the windmill and then, yeah, okay. Still have to find, like, crow feathers and wolf's teeth. Haven't been thinking about that at all, but there haven't exactly been opportunities. I don't know if you can, hunt crows, because you can, they have meshes, but I really doubt you can just shoot them out of the air. I don't even know if they have meshes, really. They might just be textures that, well, you know, I'm sure they technically have meshes. They might be planes. Just some faces that fly in front of you real quick. I've certainly never gotten a really good look at any of them. Is it time for an ad? Very good job, Billy. Coming up on 6 hours, huh? Wow. I mean, not really. We just hit 5 hours, but... ain't that something? Okay, keep going this way. Yeah, just in this direction as well. I think at the 6 hour mark I'm gonna take a short break, but like 5 to 10 minutes, not as long as the last one. I'm still a little hungry, but I'll probably wait till after the stream to have anything to eat. Just gonna take a little break. Make it easier to sit down for another 2 hours afterwards. We're gonna go 8 hours, I'm pretty confident. There's lots to do. Doesn't seem to be much of a stopping point in sight. I don't know when this woman is meant to give me... Did I do that already? Did I actually follow up on, Right. But not... Cannot remember the name of this quest. But the woman here that you help by stealing a lot of things. Hmm. I have no idea. Whatever. If I ever bump into her again. Where am I gonna find wolf fangs? What's the alternative? Get some black feathers, get some raven feathers. Oh, animal teeth will do. So I could probably just hunt rabbits or something until I find some teeth.
Yeah.
What's the plan after this? It does still feel like that's something that I should just, over time, collect all those things. Feels like a good priority right now is to just go out and try and make some money. Why don't... I'm gonna be near Rattay, and it's late enough in the day that the alchemist should be open. Why don't I see how much money they tend to have on hand? See about maybe just brewing some potions for a little while. It'll be boring, but... it's, you know, something that needs to be done. I want my alchemy to be a little bit higher before I do the monastery quest, anyhow. Oh, right. There's Neuhoff.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
That race, it was quite something.
So the race is over? Tell me, please, how did it go?
It was very close.
Lord God in heaven, don't keep me in suspense.
Sir Divish decided that he'll buy half his horses from you and half from Ujit's.
Those are wonderful tidings. I was afraid I'd have to shut things down here. Thank you, lad. Oh, one more thing. If you ever need to buy a horse, come and see us. I'll give you a nice discount. Go.
Well, you're not really the one I could have used a discount from, but thank you. Those 175 groschen will be a wonderful drop in the bucket. Alright, so that's done. To Rattay then. Wouldn't be surprised if, well, no, random alchemists out in the world aren't gonna really have much groschen to spend. I don't even think, Brother Nicodemus has a whole lot of money on hand. He's an established alchemist. Is it Cyril Barad's horse? I think so. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful game. I bet the second one's even prettier. I wonder what game I could play between this one and Fallout 4, because I don't think Fallout 4 is going to be ready by the time we're done with this. It's not even going to be ready to start testing. So I'll have to think of something else. Plenty of RPGs to play. Plenty of RPGs that I want to play. Maybe Pathfinder. Either Wrath of the Righteous or Kingmaker. I have both. I was really interested in playing Pillars of Eternity for a while, and I still plan to eventually, but I'm a lot less interested now after Avowed kind of had such a poor response. I'd probably play Avowed if I got it on discount. It's in my wheelhouse, right? It's an ARPG, first person.
God's sake.
But I'm a lot less enthusiastic about the whole Pillars of Eternity IP at this point. How much money do you have? You only have 250. That's crazy. So I'd really just be trading for recipes and stuff. That's a fine way to get all of the alchemy recipes, just trade potions for it, but apparently potion making is not a great way to make a whole lot of money, because it's going to be like him and the general goods traders and no one else that buys them. Well, yeah, you know what? Not here. You've got a lot of stuff that I plan on selling, don't you? Oh, these are both in terrible shape. Let me grab some of this. Just all of it, I guess. Someone needs food. Was that someone who was here? It was some sort of quest. Worst case, I can go to Peshek. Forgot about that entirely. Yeah, it's him. It's this guy. Still in just over 50% condition, so I hope you're happy, Alex. Here you go, buddy.
Good health to you.
I've got that meat for you.
Excellent.
There we go.
Thanks, Henry. We'll get lots of supplies for this. I've got another order for you. The merchant Hagen has a family wedding, and he wants to serve wild boar cooked in wine.
I'm sure he can get his own wine.
Of course, just the boar.
All right, I'll bring it.
Yeah. I mean, 55 groschen for that is not great, but I don't know, that'll get much better from Peshek.
Yeah.
Let's go down there now, because I really don't know how quickly this stuff's... is it still considered stolen? It's not. Let's go to the butcher, then. Since we don't seem like we're going to make a whole lot of money off of this. While we're at it, why don't I grab all that hair meat as well? Hello, miss. I have some legally acquired game for you.
Take care.
You've got 200, have you? Take all of this. And all of this. Okay, but I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. You can have the spoiled pretzel as well. You, I'm sure, have some dried meat. Can I just buy... Okay, it would be way too much to buy all of it. I still do want to make some money off of this, so... Why don't I just buy... Okay, I can buy a little bit more than that from you. Why don't I buy... I bet I could haggle her up to pretty much most of her gold for this. Most of her groschen for this.
Let's talk about the...
Yeah, absolutely. All right, very nice. Still a little overloaded. Well, I am carrying a lot of dried meat. Why don't I move some of this to the horse then? 16, I suppose. Sidekicks. I guess I'm carrying all the things that I still want to sell. I do have a lot of bows. Among other things. Yeah, okay. Howdy. I'm glad you're so glad to see me. That makes me feel appreciated. He has no money. Okay, so a day will not do it. Good to know, good to know. I'm gonna need to wait a while before I can unload the rest of this. God damn, Privoslavitz is a... Wow. I mean, maybe I should start doing treasure hunting, if that's how it's gonna be. I don't know how much I can expect to make from treasure hunting. But there's all kinds of treasure maps to buy. Do I have anything that needs to be put away? No, not really. I've got some books, don't I? Let's do that. Man. I guess I'll head to Sasau. What time is it? Yeah, I should have time to get to Sasau.
Yeah.
So let's put these red books away. As well as these treasure maps, why not? I've got a skill book that I can still read. Alright. Oh, that's what happened. My dog got underneath me. Alright, so with that, what on earth are we doing next? Alex still needs boar meat, but I doubt it's going to be worth the money. I don't know, though. Maybe progressing in the activities is a good way to start making a lot more money. Probably not, though. Historically, NPCs have not given me any significant amount of money. It's all been from selling loot, really. It seems like the best thing to be doing is I like head back up to... I mean, let's go to Sasau, right, and see if those merchants have any more money now.
Yeah.
Kind of doubt they will, but it'll have been a lot closer to 20... Oh, shit. Henry could definitely eat. Let's have some road stew.
Yeah.
It'll have been a guaranteed full 24 hours in-game since I was last in Sasau, if I'm not mistaken. At least if I start with Master Oda. So let's see how this goes. We'll go the way that doesn't involve crossing the river. Seems like it must be faster. It's more direct. Instead of kind of turning at a right angle and let Etch go. My tolerance for alcohol definitely built up a lot faster than I was expecting. 4 drinks on Friday. Today I had, well, I waited every 2 hours today, to be fair. Yeah. I need to cross, I think, whoa, not quite there, although apparently that's fine, yeah. Alright. Should have learned how to swim, Henry.
Yeah.
There's still time. I hope Henry can swim in the second game. I think this is, yeah, this is not right. We can go ahead and cut through the woods, though. I knew something was wrong. Now this looks familiar. Yeah, see, those don't look like meshes, even. So I don't know where we're gonna find crow feathers. I guess I just need to keep an eye out for nests. I've discovered nests, haven't I? There's a cave there that I don't think I ever explored. Yeah, I have discovered nests. I've discovered a couple nests. Okay. So it seems like that might be a way to go about getting crow feathers specifically. Just trying to find all the nests, and I don't know if there's like assigned species of birds or if it's just full RNG for each one, but I get the impression that the more nests you know about, the faster you can get everything you need. Hey fellas, those look like humans up ahead. I'm down to fight. Yeah, this is nice and unambiguous. Yeah, why don't you and me fight so that none of these guys have to deal with you? No, I want your armor, actually, so you're just gonna... There you are. Well done, everyone. Very well done indeed. I hope I get a bonus on reputation for that sometime soon. Hey, nice. Alright, so we're only gonna loot the humans until everybody's gone. And then we're gonna loot everybody. That'll work. Very expensive helmet. Those spurs are worth it, yeah. That coif is worth it. These gauntlets are worth it. The van braces are not. Okay. Thought I'd get a little more out of you, to be honest, but that's fine. Another cumin. I'll take your Groshen. I'll take your gloves, and that looks like it's... Oh, I'll take your bow, even though it's really hard to find. I really should stop picking them up, because I can't find anywhere to sell them. Surely there's a few more cumins. There's one. I imagine this guy would get mad at me if I went and looted the trader. I should really stop taking the bows. It's just not worth the amount of time it's going to take to find any... Well, you know what? I don't know. Maybe the trader in Sasau is wealthier. There we go, the gloves. Knew there was something that I was probably forgetting. He won't notice. Yeah, I'll take his pants. I'll take his... No, I won't take his sword. Alright. He did not have quite so valuable loot. Only 4 Groshen. Their pants tend to be pretty valuable. That sword's worth taking. The shoes are worth taking. The hood's worth taking. Yeah, okay. We've got another trader here. Yeah, that shirt's worth it. And... Oh dear. I don't know what's going on over there. Ah, okay. Now he's working. You could probably use some food. Alright. Just Asso. That was a good bit of fun. Definitely growing to look forward to the combat encounters in a way that I didn't before. That's money, especially if you can avoid getting hit. That's the best. If I don't end up having to use any armor kits, but it's kind of hard in a lot of the more profitable encounters to not need to fix your armor up at all afterwards. I certainly won't be stopping for, like, poorly clothed bandits. If I run into any anymore. Wouldn't be surprised if we get hit with an ambush here. Guess not. This is nice. So last stream we did of this, I was in that weird sort of first stream back after a while mood. Feels like you forgot how to stream, but this feels like I'm in a nice groove. Let's go to Master Oda first. I don't care. But people love me here. I don't seem to lose reputation for not helping you, so...
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring.
Sure hope he has money. Hey, bud. Wow, we got here right at the end of the day. Oh, he's got 75 Groshen. Jeez. It might take him a little while to actually develop. Damn. I don't know. Maybe it's like 2 days, but I kind of doubt it. Well, you know where I didn't go last time, yesterday, was this general trader. So let's go there and see what kind of money he has. I don't know if there's an alchemist here. It wouldn't be a bad idea to see how much money the alchemist has. Hello.
I'm honored that you.
God be with you.
He's got 490. I may have looked at the wrong figure with Master Oda. But I could definitely unload a few of these bows on you. Not the one I have equipped. We might be able to get the rest of his money from him. Oh, here's this burger sword. Is there anything I have that I won't be able to sell very easily elsewhere? Fly agaric, does it have... No, okay, so some mushrooms don't actually have quality that you have to worry about. Yeah, let's just see how much of this we can get out of him.
I'd like to do.
We can get most of his money. To the point where it's not worth trying to sell him more. Let me go double check with Master Oda. 'Cause I may have been looking at my reputation. Who's this character? Oh. Don't know that I've ever spoken to him. Master Oda, are you still working? Yes, you are. Oh, I don't want to steal that. Yeah, no, he does have just 75 groschen on him, so. The general trader here, though, was slightly better funded. There's an herbalist there, grocer, bakers and grocers, and a tailor. Pretty sure the scribe... Well, let's see. Will the scribe actually... I doubt it, but will they buy some armor from me? So that could be useful. Hello.
I hope I can be of...
Yeah, he will only buy books from me. Do you have any skill books? I'm always in the market for those. No. Alright, well... That's a shame. I've got a lot of things to sell. And no one to sell them to. There is no actual alchemist here. You would go to Nicodemus for that. Yeah. I never realized how few vendors there were. How few vendors worth going to there were. Wonder how wealthy the cobbler in Rate is. I wouldn't be surprised if the cobblers will buy all clothing items from you as well. Here's a cobbler. Oh, he wasn't wealthy. The cobbler in Sasau is not wealthy. We could check in Samapesh, but I think they'll be turning in for the night by the time I get there. Maybe not though. Let's see. I've been surprised before.
Yeah.
No. Not that way.
Yeah.
I doubt I'll be able to make a whole lot of money gambling. Just, yeah, it seems pretty rare to be able to bet more than 100 groschen or so at a time. Maybe with the right dice combination, you can manage to be consistently winning quickly enough that it would be worth your time to play dice. I don't know, though. Really seems like the best way to make money in this game is to... This guy is still there. Maybe he's forgiven me. Best way to make money really quickly in this game seems like it is to just go to where you know there are cumans, heavily armored cumans, and or just heavily armored bandits. Honestly, they're like the full plate wearing bandits. You make a lot of money off of them with the pauldrons and the leg mail and the coifs and the helmets and the chest plate. I got here pretty quick. Let me see how wealthy this guy is. Be interested in seeing what his actual DLC is. I might want to wait until I've seen a lot of the content just in general until I start actually picking traders.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight. See you later.
He's got 350. That's not bad. So you can buy some of this stuff. Not much of it. Yeah. I'll give you a good deal on this.
I'd like to discuss the...
Yeah, that's fine. Not a whole lot's happening in Samapesh either. There's a trader, but it's just a stall. Yeah, I don't know. You can check that herbalist. They don't tend to be terribly wealthy. I'd be interested in at least looking for one of the pieces of treasure, just to get a sense of, like, how much are we talking here? There is a general trader in the Talmberg walled area. Oh, I remember that person. Let's see. I don't know if I can get to Talmberg before they close, but... let's see how much we can make there. How much money they have on hand. To get to Talmberg, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Just go northeast. It's mostly plains and hills. I want to make an actual drink at the 6-hour mark as well. It's part of what I'll do on my little break. I think that's the key to long streams like this. A willingness to take little breaks. And a long break in the middle, I think, helps. But, you know, I think it's especially if it's like, you know, take your long break at the 4-hour mark in the middle of the stream, and then for the remainder of the stream, a break at the 2-hour mark. You get more tired. You need to recharge a little bit faster in the latter half of the stream. It's nice and chill today. That's what I love about these streams. That's why I really want to make this something that I can always have time for, even if this is like the only thing that I do as far as content creation goes someday. I think I'd be okay with that. I do still want to continue making drinks on stream, but with the amount of energy and time that takes, it's a little bit less achievable. But these chill late-night RPG streams, very welcome presence. Let's see if this guy's open for business. Wouldn't mind playing an old school RPG as well. Like one of the classic CRPGs. It'd be cool to play Baldur's Gate. I've started Baldur's Gate a few times, but I've never gotten very far outside of Candlekeep. So that might be a cool one to try and stream. Oh, sorry. I suppose they're closed. This is their, yeah, that's the place. Anybody, I wouldn't mind a little trial unless you're just here to train. I can also give you bandit's ears, I guess.
Be with you. I have some trophies.
Show me. They deserved it.
7. Goddamn. How many? 245 groschen for that. Okay. I really don't need any training. Oh. Yeah, alright. Well. I guess I'll have to check in with this trader later. Still absurd that I... when the time came to escape Talmberg, it was just as easy as hopping off that little drawbridge. How much money are we coming back with? 15k? I could put another 5 in and see where we are, at least. It's just been about a day that's gone by since I last checked, and we were at like 2,500, I think? I'm not sure about that. I actually have absolutely no memory whatsoever, so... It's lost. Gone entirely. I could load back and check the save, I guess. This is a lovely little pond. You know, there's a lot of things I like about the desert, but I sure wish there were water features like this. There's no mossy boulders surrounding a pond in the desert to find. You need to be a little higher up and, well, you know. You need different climate conditions. Not necessarily just to be higher up in the altitude. Though that does help. Where on Earth? We're gonna come upon a crossroads in a moment here. We want to take a left. Very good. I completely missed it. Nearly went all the way around. Should have known when I heard the stream I was going the wrong way. Here we are. Oh, this'll be nice. It's already looking like a proper settlement. It's already feeling rewarding. It'll be cool to see the skyline develop. Hello, hello. Your bailiff has returned. With money. Money from the belongings of dead men. Here to fuel this town's prosperity. Still 2.5k in here. Let's put another 5k. Alright. Back from 5,020 it is. Oh my god, it's so easy to go from 1s to 10s. They could have made this just a little bit better. Because you only get like a second where it's going through 1s. There you go. All right. I see. Right, so that negative is just the way that it's indicating whether or not it's a profit is it'll be positive if it's a profit. That's net. Yeah. That's the net, not the gross. I see. So, how much money do we have on hand then? 75.60. I don't really want to spend too much of that. I'd like to keep some of that surplus in there for wages. 17,000 to finish the church, 8,000 for the forge, 4,200 for the bakery, 4,200 for the butcher, 5,000 for the stables, 5,000 for the guardhouse. Wouldn't be a bad idea to go ahead and make that guardhouse. Also, wouldn't be a bad idea to make some of these kinds of things. Beehives, bridge and road. But I kind of think the guardhouse would be a pretty good thing to build right now. Let me just remind myself. If we go to the overview, we've got 7,500, which is less than I thought we had. The guardhouse would take us down to 2,500, right? It's 5,000. It's gonna also make, oh, this is the stables. Oh, no, you need a forge and a tavern to bother building a guardhouse. Okay, fair enough. I kind of had a feeling something like that would come up. So a forge and a tavern. How much for the forge? 8,000. And we don't have charcoal. So how do we make charcoal? I'm assuming we need charcoal burners, right? But I don't see any option for that. We can get an alchemy bench and an herb garden by extending the rat house. That'll be nice. I want to hold off on fixing up the church any further. Oh, and then these are icy expansions. Right. So it's more than 100,000 groschen you're gonna end up spending on this. Goodness. Okay. Maybe then that's something that you get by upgrading the woodcutter. No? No? You don't get... I guess we could build the beehives. There's no way to upgrade the laborers' camp either to make charcoal burning, no? Weird. Surely we don't end up having to trade for it. Need a bridge and road to make the trader's place. It wouldn't be a bad idea to just do that, the bridge and road. It's 4,000. Which will give me a little bit more leeway on surplus. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the bridge and road. That feels like the logical thing to build next. Up you get. I don't care what time it is. Where'd you go? Oh, where indeed? Is he okay? Hello? I know what I wish to build. Underpaid locator. Where are you? This is a new development. Maybe I should... Get up! Oh, okay. I guess he doesn't. Fair enough. He's underpaid. Alright. Well, I guess I'll get some sleep too. Do I really need to? No, I think we can skip tonight. I will instead sit right here and read about herbs and grasses. Can I actually read this? Apparently so. Well, let's go until 3 in the morning. 80% comfort right here. In my full plate. Fantastic. Now, it's still... Oh. It's behaving as though... I don't know, maybe I couldn't read that much in one sitting and I had to break it up. That was weird. I thought it already said this book won't take that long to finish. There we go. Now, surely... Okay. That was weird. Sorry? Didn't know you spoke in your sleep. I can stealth kill you. That's good to know. Just a quick peek at what he's got. A dagger. A carrot. An axe. Okay. Should we try that again? He's talking about treasure in his sleep, you know? Mushrooms. Groschen. I'm not gonna steal from him. He's underpaid. Okay. Nothing of interest. I guess I can go ahead and get a little bit of sleep now. Just until he's up. I guess we'll go till 8. Why not? Let's go till 7. So as not to waste any time. 70% comfort on this bench. Alright, I'm at 100. That's fine. Sun is up. It looks like he is too. Do I have to remind him what I'm trying to do? So we want to build the road. Yeah.
There's work to be done.
Oh, looks like he was out there. Let's go. Come on now. Oh yeah, bridge and road, right. I hope it's nice. There's about 2 other bridges we could be worried about as well.
We're gonna build here?
Indeed. Can we begin?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. All good. We can start construction.
All right. Beautiful. Look at this. Lovely bridge. And a save. Oh, this is sick. Look at this. Are you happy? You'd better be. The bailiff doesn't like learning that his subjects are not happy. Well, this is nice. We can hang people from here. Or something. I don't know what the... Oh, judge. What?
There's another unpleasant matter for you
Oh.
to handle.
Nothing too terrible, I hope.
That's for you to decide, Master Bailiff. As you know, the woods and everything in them belong to our liege lord. He gave you the right to make use of them. But as far as I know, no one else is allowed to hunt there.
Let me guess. Some of our fold are putting game on their tables from our woods, and I have to deal with them.
Just so. A case like this ought to be judged by his lordship himself, but I fear Sir Divish might be a little too strict in this matter.
So what are my options?
You can hand the poachers over to justice, let them off with a warning, or, of course, one can always turn a blind eye and leave it in the hands of God. What's your decision?
No, I don't want to just leave them, because, you know, it doesn't set a good precedent, but...
We'll confiscate the poached game and put the fear of God into the culprit so they don't do it again. No point in carrying it any higher. We should keep our own affairs in order.
A wise decision, Henry. I'll see to it.
Very good. Alright. No poaching. I don't really know why, but... mostly because it's the law, and I want you to respect me. But I'm not going to kill you over it. What happened to the well? Can we still go down into the well and fight and stuff? Oh, yeah. Very nice. I wish for my bedchamber to be down here. What do you mean I don't get a bedchamber? Surely there'll be a dungeon at least. Hello? Are you a refugee? No, a villager. Much better. Here's a nice guard. I like your helmet. Well, nothing to do but continue trying to grind for money and hope that, I mean, maybe the merchant's, wares will actually reset when we, pass time like that. Now I'm at the point where I do kind of want to be fast traveling just because, oh, it's a lot of riding back and forth. Especially since there's nothing out here. Could go to Sasau, I guess, and that's the issue, though. If I go through, let's go through Skalitz. See how it goes. We want to head west out of here. I think this works, right? No. Not this road, but this one. Let's see how it goes. So we're basically just going to get out into the open fields and then turn left. Head south until we get to Sasau. I'm not terribly interested in fighting along the way, but I will if the opportunity arises. Because hopefully all the merchants have regenerated their wealth. Be great if that was a mechanic that was specifically introduced by this DLC. Just to make the process of gathering money a little bit faster. No humans this time. What do I have to do to get people to like me in Rovna? Still don't understand what I did wrong here. This is not where I meant to be going. We need to be going that way. Oh, hang on. If we're gonna pass right by a nest, let's have a look. Where is this nest? It's not on my compass. God, finding nests in hardcore mode's gotta be a huge pain because you don't have a compass. I doubt you get prompted when you discover them either. Ah, they do show up on your compass, though. You're just gonna have to remember. Where is this nest? Oh. I thought it would be weird if it was on the ground. I know that's not unheard of, but how do I search it? Surely I don't have to... It's one nest after all. Okay, that is actually what you do. Wow. Alright. Well, they're not crow feathers, but I don't know if the nest gets picked up and rebuilt or what. Alright. Interesting. Did not expect that to be how you went about gathering feathers. Yes, this way. Coming up on 20 minutes till that break. I think it would be fun to do an old school RPG, partially because it's been a while since I've done any, like, ooh, I don't know if I want to fight these guys, but I will. It's been a while since I've done any voice acting as part of the gameplay. Hello, gentlemen. Well, that's one down. I guess that's nice. Let's see if I can. Alright, alright. Oh, these aren't even necessarily humans. Oh, and I've just angered all of them, so... What the fuck? What just happened to me? Yep, I angered all of them. I must have accidentally stabbed one without even realizing what I was doing. I swear the guy that I stabbed at first was a human, but... Well, hopefully I don't lose too much reputation from this. I don't know, maybe these guys are bandits as well. Robber baron soldiers, potentially. I don't recognize their sigils as any of the ones that... from the cities nearby. Okay, you're telling me. I like the look of these guys' armor, though. Might make some money. He's too far back. I wasn't gonna... Oh, alright, that's... I wonder if there's any reliable way to, what do you call it? Use the, you know, walking up backwards up a tree to your advantage consistently.
I'll slay you, brigand scum.
See, they called me a brigand, which does give me the impression that maybe these are good guys that I'm trying to kill.
Is that all?
These fights seem to break up pretty fast as everyone just runs away and I'm left fighting a small handful of competent people. Oh, here comes another one. Another well-armored guy, too. And he won a clinch.
Call that combat.
Dodging is definitely, if you know, if you're getting hit by a lot of people at once and one of them's pulling off combos to your back, dodging seems to be a pretty good way to get them to stop. But you really got to be careful about just putting your back to people in general, because especially once you start getting high level combat. Oh, nice. Watch who you're fighting, buddy. Once you start fighting really competent swordsmen and just, you know, fighters, they're gonna punish you for putting your back to them.
I'll slaughter you.
This fucking guy. Seem to be hitting each other a little bit now, which is nice. Weird. Who's up? Looking forward to leveling up my sword skill. I don't know when it's gonna happen again. This guy is really having an like, he's not wearing a faceplate, which is, I would think I would have managed to do a little bit more damage to him, but here I've killed the way better armored opponent way faster. He knows what he's doing too. There we are. More face stabs, please. Is that a rabbit? I don't know what that was that just seemed to approach the road there. Goodness, that was indeed a bandit. Okay, well, goddamn. I was worried the whole time about nothing. Hey, you don't need to keep hunting. I guess you can. I mean, good job on that, but I don't know why you won't stop hunting. Okay. Whoa, look at that. 1.2k for that. Jeez. So you really want to be hunting bandits, not so much humans. Oh, those shawls will do. That coif will do. The bassinet, not really. The gauntlets, not really. These, not really. Still, though, these spurs, some pauldrons. Not too shabby. Maybe that's some of the more confusing, like, ambush encounters that I've seen with multiple factions. It's just one of them's bandits and one of them's humans. They're all gonna try and kill me. I guess you just have to... Seems like the game really wants you to interpret just dark heraldry as bandits, which... I mean, fair, but I don't know. Was that the style at the time? I guess if they can't afford vibrant dyes, they must be bandits. Oh, is that 6 hours? Oh yeah, alright, cool. We're gonna be taking a break once I get all their stuff. I'm gonna take these boar's tusk to see if that counts for... Yeah, okay. Well, that's good to know. Goddamn. Really valuable gear from these guys. It's a shame I'm gonna have so much trouble selling it. But what's really cool is I'll even be able to repair some of my stuff with what I get off these guys. Yeah, these were just bandits fighting humans. Definitely not picking up bows anymore. It's just not worth the trouble. Oh god, no, not the bow. Put the bow back. There'll be treasure and stuff that we need to sell to the only people who buy bows, so... Okay. Oh, yes, you did good. First of all...
That's my boy. Look what I've got. You'll love this.
Have some dried meat for your efforts. Alright, let me fix up my armor before I forget, and then I'm going to take that little break. Let's use these small armorers kits. To start, use a tailor's kit. Yeah, my waif and rock and my doublet got a little too banged up, but that's okay. That'll put some money in the tailor's pocket for me to actually move some of my stuff with, so that's kind of defeating the purpose of what I'm doing, but, you know, still. Resources are resources, right? If I had to use it to do this, I gotta fix up my halberd as well. It's usually the thing that takes a lot of the damage, though, doesn't it? Cool. That was a fun fight. Hey, there's a good... yeah, alright. I think it's time. I feel confident enough in Mutt's abilities. Oh, is this broken? My saddle's not in good shape anymore. I think we need to do something about that. Okay. Well, you can probably get that fixed at, I imagine you have to go to a groom for that, but... Anyway, right. I think it's time that I picked up, Sick. Dog is faithful, plus 10 bonus immediately every time he runs off. Greater chance to causing a foe to bleed, and... Yeah, I can, Interesting. So how many more do I have here? 3, 6, 7, 8, and... 6, 7, 8, 9. So I am going to have to ultimately choose. Probably won't have him take chase, but I think we kind of have to take these two, right? Because 3, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have to leave one behind. I'll take Sick now, just because it's okay if he runs away. It's not the end of the world. You can get his confidence in you back pretty quick by the looks of it. And make sure that I can actually ride the horse. I'd rather not put anything in the saddlebags with us being so close to Sasau. Nice. Okay, I'm going to take that little break. I will not be terribly long. We're going to call it... I'll put 10 minutes, but I'm kind of expecting to be back before that. Yeah. I'll see you when I get back. All right. Sorry that took me longer than I expected. Often does. But we're back now. Yeah, perfect. Everything's on the up and up. 0 dropped frames. That's good. What the fuck was I doing? Yep. We just did a lot of looting, and apparently there's a whole lot more. Let's see. And traders, very good. We do like taking things from traders. Yeah, this guy really had some value. God damn. Only way to have value, really, in Henry's world is to carry it on your person. Damask, very nice. Those riding boots are worth the trouble. Pants. The Flemish cloth. The Groshen. Even the sword. And even the hat. I don't know if they actually kill these guys, like, on screen, or if they just start with these stats, but it's a shame how damaged their armor is. Their clothing, I should say. Yeah, this guy's got pretty great stuff, too. God damn. I'm getting real lucky with dead traders lately on my little trips through this part of the province. Poor slobs. Wow, some real expensive gold necklaces. Oh, this guy was loaded. Look at this. Nice, and I am stealing. Cool. Good. Good to get the achievement. It's good to be aware as well. I would probably have never known for sure that this was stealing otherwise. I don't know if it's going to count as stolen, but I imagine it will. It's a good thing there's plenty of millers out there. Yeah. This is all worth a damn. Very nice. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Sucks to be that guy. Right. Let me see then. What can I put away? Surely the horse can carry quite a bit of this. I shouldn't have any more encounters until we get to Sasau, so... It's fine if I'm a little over-encumbered. There we are. I sure hope they've got room for all this. I hope they've got the wealth, I should say. Hello, sir. I see you escaped a nasty scrape. Come along, mutt. There's no call for that nonsense. Sorry. I really should be pickpocketing these guys, especially that guy. With his fancy garb. Oh, I need to try and sit up straight. I've been slouching a little bit too much in the latter half of the stream. Well, I'm still pretty puzzled by the actual time passing, just in general, but in this game in particular. Apparently 3 days have passed, but 3 days for the purposes of what? Didn't see, I don't know if I actually came the way I normally would, but didn't see the guy on the side of the road that we beat up that one time. But that could mean a number of things. Let's go to Master Oda first. I have the most for him. Sure, I won't need to actually take anything out of the horse's inventory. I sure hope he has money. And a lot of it. Should have turned all the stuff I gave him around for quite the profit. He didn't, what good is he?
God grant you help.
Well, I'll tell you what, first of all, I do have something that needs your attention. I'm wearing it. It's just the hauberk. Anything else that I'm wearing that he can fix? Nothing, no. Nothing that I want him to. I can fix up my own sword, thank you. Sword took quite a beating, though.
Let's talk.
Well,
You want 120 to fix up my hauberk. I say 100, you say 110, I say 105. Very good. Now, you'd better have some money for me. Nothing. You have 180. God damn. I hope he has a lot more money when I next, when he does next re-up, because that is depressing. Here, I'll give you this and we can take the rest of that back, I suppose.
Let's have a word about.
well.
Let me see if I can... Oh, no, he did not like that. Alright, I'll tell you what. 5 more.
All right, so.
Yeah, sorry I offended you. That's fine. Shit. I was fully expecting we would, he would have some cash on him. Let's see about the tailor, then. Could be we're gonna have to wait a while before we can move any of this, so in which case I should focus on doing other things, but it's just... This is gonna take forever, this settlement.
Such fine armor. Is there a joust happening?
No. He's got 1.2k. Okay. At least the tailor's re-upped. I've got all kinds of stolen goods for you, sir. Some of this, some of that, some pants, chain. Alright. Yeah, let's just try and get an extra 100 out of him, really. I'm sure that won't be too hard. Yeah, he's not even gonna question that. Good day. Practically giving this stuff away. Could have probably gotten 1,500, 13 or 14 at least. Whoa. What's going on here? Can I speak to him? Yeah. Maybe I should get some water. Hang on. maybe we don't want to give him wine. I'm sure I can get some drinking water. Do you have any yeah, and also with you. Fuck. There's a grocer, and there's an herbalist. And herbalist, come on, gotta pick one.
God be with you.
Do you have any water? You have mead and you have spirits. You know what? Henry's kind of a scoundrel. Let's give him some spirits. Maybe he'll appreciate it. Something to wet your whistle, partner?
People have mercy on me. Give me something to drink.
Something to drink.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you 100-fold. You have a good heart.
I do indeed. Have a fun day. How much do you think Henry gave him? I imagine a full bottle. Those things are massive, you know. Well, let's find a different way to put that. Large vessels of spirits when you see the meshes in game. All right, what's up, buddy? What do you
Greetings, good night.
How successful has your business been since I last saw you? Pretty successful. I gotta hand it to you, bud. I don't know what Master Oda's doing. Nobody's buying anything from him. Now, I know for a fact that you'll buy just about anything. Knight's spurs. Now hold on. How much do those go for? Okay, not as much as mine. We're gonna keep the golden spurs, I think. It's about status. People need to know who Henry is before he gets there. Okay, I can make a lot more money than this. Let's keep the necklaces and see what we get here.
Let's have a word.
I'm sure I won't get 100, or I'm sure I won't get 1,000 out of him, but very good. He's still got about 120, so let's make the most of him. 175. Oh, I do have stuff like this, don't I? In that case, let's do one of these. Forgot about all this. Should have prioritized that, because I don't know how many other people are gonna... Well, tailors should buy it. It's just a matter of finding them. One more cheap cloth, if I have any. Yeah. Actually, let's just see what I get out of this.
Can we do some?
Yeah, not getting all of his money, but we can get most of it.
What? A nice sum. All right, so.
All right, fair enough. You keep that other 75. We're making a dent. Check in with the general blacks. Do I have any weapons? I have the burger's sword and the merchant's sword and a reliable blade. Yeah, I've got stuff to sell to the weaponsmith. He should have some money. I didn't clean him out last time, I don't think. Didn't even come close to cleaning him out. I'm gonna clean him out now. Hello, sir. I'm here to clean you out.
My humble greeting.
Let's see. He does have quite a bit of wealth. Let's see. I don't want this. Nor do I want this. Or this. Or this. Or even this. We might not quite be able to clean him out. That's a shame. I really wanted to clean him out.
Can we do something?
Let's get as close as we can.
That's too.
Oh, come on.
Aye.
I can be taking larger risks, I think, when it comes to haggling. I don't have anything else, if I'm not mistaken, unless there's weapons on the horse, but nope, it's just armor. Well, let's check in with the other blacksmiths. Maybe Rate will have more luck there. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas. Doing great work there. If I could just have a moment of your time. I like that the other guy's animation must be continuing, so he's just doing that by himself. 75, okay. You have not had a very successful few days. I understand. I'm not going to hold it against you. Let's see about your competitors. This is not where I wanted to go. I have no business here. This is the man I'm here to see.
I'm honored that in
20. Alright, fair enough. He does not like me. Seems to like me less every time I see him. Well, Terate then. In a desperate hope. I never know how to get out of here properly. This works. I don't... I'm pretty sure, it feels like forever ago now, but I'm pretty sure it was before I skipped time in Pribyslavitz. I don't think the last time, I think the last time I checked Rate was before then, but I guess we'll see. Should be checking in with the mills, shouldn't I? I don't know for sure that this guy has things for sale. I don't think he's a fence. I don't know if I'll be able to sell all this armor at,
God be with you, Henry.
There's the hired hand. Don't think I can actually speak with the miller, but what about you? I can only ask him about the cumin. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is a place of business like that. Should I maybe head through Ledechko and check with this miller as well? You might be able to sell them armor. I'm not entirely sure. It's worth a try. And I think the cloth and the I don't know how much of the clothing I have left, but the cloth for sure, and whatever of the clothing I have left should have... I'll fight you, man. Oh, actually, no. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We're not fighting that guy because I'm over encumbered and I don't feel like sorting it out right now. And it didn't sound like he had very good armor, so I think it's fine. So, yeah, that stuff should be stolen. I'm no thief. I don't know what you're talking about. There is also this. There's a general trader here in Ledechko. I forgot about that. I knew I must have been overlooking something. There's also this miller here. This guy might not actually be a miller. I don't know. Maybe he was described as that in a quest. I'm not sure. He wears the miller's outfit, so I think he is technically a miller, just not the way the game considers them one. Anyway, I should check with him too. But let's start here. Hello, friend. I don't think I've ever been here before. 280. Not a wealthy fella, but I can still sell him a few things. A few small baubles, as he prefers them. One of these as well. And I think we'll see what we can do here. Can I get an extra 100 out of him? I doubt it. Yeah, no, not even close, but...
What do you say? You won't?
Okay, how about this?
Finally.
I need to start lowballing people just a little bit more. I can definitely get away with it. I don't know, I'm sure that was most of his money. I'm not going to worry too much more about it. What I am going to worry about... Oh, for goodness sake. There you go. There's a tailor here as well. Are you perhaps a source of income?
God be with you.
He has a 434, to be fair. That's not bad. And skill book on speech. What's what is all this shit? Powerful stones, Urim and Thummim, which the ancient Jewish fathers used to foresee things yet to come. It's pretty cool. I think I'll just take the treasure map and the skill book. That's pretty neat. I didn't know he had a bunch of nonsense. But he also has money. What will you buy from me? You'll buy anything I have, will you? Well, buy some armor for when you get into trouble again. I'll take, I'll just start by taking just this money. We'll do another deal in a second. Let me
I'd like
see
to
where my
discuss-
speech
well,
even is. Could have gone lower. He does like me, to be fair. Because I'm almost certain my speech isn't maxed out. No, it's level 17, so a skill book on it. Let me see. Can only be read after achieving level 5, so we'll find out. Okay. Now let's sell him a little bit more. No, let's sell him stuff that's heavy. Try and always get rid of stuff that's heavier first. Okay. Yeah. Won't be getting the best value out of this, but that's fine. Wonderful. I should rope you. Perfect. Hello.
Jesus Christ.
1K. Very nice. This will definitely have to become part of the rotation. Still buy armor, and that's most of what I pick up. Oh, she can't even come close to affording that. Do you have any skill books? No? Okay, that's fine. I'll tell you what, I actually, no, yes, that's fine. I have things that need repairs, don't I? Yeah, things that I can't repair myself. And I need to talk to the guy outside for that now.
I hope I can.
Cool. So I'll give him a little bit more money to work with as well. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure they're I'm pretty sure it syncs. His inventory is his inventory. Just access it through both of them.
Aye.
Okay. Pretty sure I could have just traded with him. I definitely could have because he's coming back in. Okay, now let's see. Wanted to do that first. So let's go by weight, of course. I'm sure the quaff was pretty close to one of my heaviest things. And just unload as much as I can here. We can probably just do one of those, and then hopefully we can get the rest.
Well,
Ooh, we might be able to. Let's see.
that's still.
Ooh. Come on.
Are we agreed?
That sounds.
I probably could force it, but it's fine. You can even have a little off.
Aye, that would do it.
There you go. Not bad. 1,000. You just got pretty much all of her money just then. Just to test something. Have I been a fool this whole time when I should have been talking to all of the merchants in a certain... No, they share wealth. I kind of figured. Okay. Also worth noting, sometimes the people on the side, their stalls are actually worth talking to. Not always, probably not usually. You know, like the grocers, the herbalists probably aren't really worth bothering with, but let's see. This guy struck me as pretty honest. Yeah, no. Can't even talk to him. Right, let's go to the miller over there. So we're going to want to head north for a second, take the road leading west out of town. Or east. Used to be I only got east and west confused. Occasionally I find myself getting south and north confused, especially when I'm playing Elden Ring for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm getting them confused in the moment, but I tell myself I need to go north when in fact I need to go south.
Charge!
No, don't charge. I'm sorry, but I simply don't have room for all of your gear in my bag.
Heel.
Hope my dog's okay. What's Henry doing? He could definitely eat. I imagine there's stew at the mill. Oh, goodness. Hello? I know it's been a long, long time. Howdy, folks.
Did I tell you about my wife's lace making?
I hope I can be of some.
Didn't know she did that.
I've got some
Let
food
me
supplies.
see. You also have a lock-picking thing. I'll go ahead and take those from you. Feels like it's time to start collecting those. Now, what all will you actually buy from me? Buy this stuff, which is great. Definitely want to be getting rid of that. Okay, looks like he's happy to buy pretty much everything that I have. He's got 1,000 gold to work with too. Nope, not that. Yeah, nice. Okay, this is yet another one that I should be checking in with. And he'll buy genuinely everything. I don't have to worry about... He'll buy everything and he has a lot of gold to do it with. It's nice. I only need the one pair. He doesn't pay a whole lot for stuff though. You don't make as much money going through him, but I mean, he's a source of money. It doesn't really matter that much. Maybe there's probably things that you should sell to him rather than to other people. I mean, specifically stolen items, but if you know, a non-significant number of the things you have to sell are stolen, doesn't really matter much, does it? I can probably get most of his money out of this.
Can we do something about...
Well,
Oh, yeah. He'll accept that. Wonderful. Always a pleasure. That was nice. That was quite a bit of my stuff. Let's head to Peshek then, and then to Rate.
Yeah.
May want to head to Rate first, honestly, especially since it seems like I might get more money out of honest merchants. Got some skill books too. This is another good thing about checking in with a lot more merchants. It's given me the opportunity to go through all that and find as many as I can. I'll be very interested in... I don't know. I imagine the hardcore playthrough is definitely gonna have a lot of planning go into it, so it'll be kind of scripted in a certain way. Just to do a lot of things in a particular order and go about it with a certain strategy very early on to get all of my skills maxed out as quickly as possible so that I don't have to worry about not being prepared to go into any particular quest. Coming up on 7 hours.
What you doing? There's people walking.
Settle down, settle down. Hello, sir. How are you set on money? You don't have any money. Okay, well, maybe the tailor will have money. Hello, tailor, do you have money?
God, what happened?
Don't worry about that. You do. Interesting. It's pretty consistently so far that tailors seem to have all the money. They make it quickly anyhow. You can buy pretty much all of the things that I have left to sell. In fact, I'm sure I'll be able to get all your money for this.
I'd like to...
Quite the profit today. Excellent. Now, let's check with the general trader. These are just grocers, yeah. You might actually have something.
I'm honored.
He's got 177, so yeah, actually, let me get everything else off the horse now. I do still have quite a bit. I didn't realize just how much I had stored on the horse. At least one of those things is not something that I want to sell. Let's go through it like this. Probably find it faster. There's probably a piece. Yeah, this. I'd like to hold on to for now because I did buy it specifically for fancy wear. There's probably something better if I did actually want to hold on to a sort of noble outfit. Just keep my eyes open for stuff that I like with all the dead traders I'm finding. Okay, there we go. Now I've got everything that I want to sell. So, Brigadine, no, he can barely afford this, but I'd be letting him get it easy. Here, no, it's gonna be mostly armor, isn't it? Yeah, how about these? And I'll more than likely be able to get all of his groschen for this. It'll be tough.
Agree?
We're getting there. All right, sir.
Yeah, strong-armed him. Very good. Whose horse is this now? Oh, Kafin and Radzig's horse right next to each other. I kind of like them for set decoration out here. Hello, sir.
I hope.
You've got 280, which isn't too terrible. Yeah, I can probably manage this. At least most of it.
Let's have a word.
Okay, most of it, sure.
Hi.
Very good. That's a grocery store. Do I have any weapons to sell? I don't think so. I think, yeah, I already sold all those. To Peshek then. We could go check the general blacksmith, I guess. He'll buy armor. Oh, and the cobbler. Let's check the cobbler first, because I didn't even visit him last time. Seems like if any cobbler was going to be particularly wealthy, it would be this one. Hello, please don't tell me you're closing for the day. I have to talk to you. Sir, I need shoes. Shoes and services.
God save you.
Okay.
May the Lord watch over you.
200, not bad. Do you buy regular? Yes, you do. Good. And I'm getting great prices from you for whatever reason. We might just have to let him get away with something here. Oh dear, you know I hate to let people get away with things. Oh, alright, well yeah, I'll tell you what then. We'll let you get away with something. We'll give you something for a little bit less. You seem like a good man, and I want you to do well in business, so why don't you turn these around for a good profit?
Let's talk about the...
I'm gonna let these go for you for all of your money. Instead of you being in debt to me.
Something for your trouble.
Thanks 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm. No problem. No problem. Now to Peshek.
Yeah.
Oh, the blacksmith. Hang on.
Yeah.
Is there any other, probably be worth going to the taverns one of these days and actually asking around. It's not letting me zoom out. Oh, there we go. We've been to Ledechko and checked all that out. What about Uzhitz? Uzhitz does have a general trader that might be pretty wealthy that I haven't checked with. So that'd be worth a try. Talmberg as well. I didn't get a chance to last time. I won't get a chance to today. I won't be able to get there in time. Merhoyed's pretty much just agriculture. There's a general trader's stall here that I should check. I didn't in my arrogance last time. That's pretty much it, though. Okay. Where's that blacksmith? I miss fighting in the tourneys, but there's plenty of fighting to be done just out on the road at this point. It's a lot more profitable now, too. Hello, sir. Oh, here to see the man.
Jesus Christ be... May the Lord watch over you.
65, alright. Not worth it. You'll be the man someday.
Yeah.
Alright. Now... to Peshek. Hopefully he's flush. Maybe I can get my clothes washed while I'm there. We'll see. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Peshek.
Good day.
Good day to you.
I've got some goods.
All right.
How are you doing? 1K you've got. That's good. I'll take the treasure map as well. And for it all, Peshek, I'm gonna give you this. Give you this. And this. Seem to be getting decent prices from Peshek at least. And that. Ooh. Looks like that might actually be everything that I need to sell. Should be great. It won't hear me complain. Alright. See how much more we can get.
Let's talk.
We might be able to... No, surely not. Come on, 770. There we are. Not bad at all. Teresa. Wait, please. I know I haven't been around for a while, but I've been building a town. You could live there.
I've got something for
Oh,
you.
there we are.
I hope you won't need them, but just in case.
Thank you.
Bandages. Sick.
I've got something.
All right.
Wonderful, thank you very much. How am I doing on wealth? 18K, very nice. I think we can buy something when we get back to town.
Yeah.
It's... No, we won't be able to get to, Not that I have anything to sell anyway, but we wouldn't be able to get to Uzhitz, or we could get to Talmberg, but I think they'll be closed by then. So we may as well just head straight to Brifislavitz. We'll go for another hour here, see what more we can get done. Even if it's just another combat, even if it's just another run, honestly. I bet Henry could handle quite a few quite a large band of bandits. It'd be cool if we could get something like that. Especially now with Mutt there to distract, probably help me pick up some quick kills. Use him to take out the lightly armored guys that my sword will cut through a lot faster. How is my swordsmanship, by the way? Because it really should be getting close to the point where I can start focusing on other things. 18, still. It's been at 18 for a while. 19's gonna take even longer. Probably would help if I started doing combos and stuff. God, I need to. Here, what's one of them? Let me really try and get that through. Be easier when I'm in like one-on-one fights and I have time for stuff like that. But let me learn one of these. Yeah. Down, left, stab, stab. It might even just be slash, stab, stab. I don't know. Does it specify, for instance, anywhere? I have a warfare thing that I should probably pick up. But let me finish this thought. Does it specify in the other? Yeah, there are directions of stabs. Yeah, it looks like the direction of your stab matters. But anyway, on the note of this, how many more can we get? 3, 4, 5, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe you start with 1. Oh, I have a -1 to warfare, so I get to pick another. Interesting. So that was actually a good thing for me, because you keep your perks. Oh. Wonder if there are ways to get all of the perks through methods like that. But anyway, it appears... What's my warfare skill? 16? Oh, so I'm getting another one. I see. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4... I still have 5. You must start with one of these. Yeah, you must. Okay. So I'm gonna have to leave one of these behind unless something changes. More damage to your sword, the greater your chance of poisoning your opponent when you hit him. I don't really want to do that because I prefer to keep my sword in good shape. The more you're wounded, the stronger your attacks. That could be very useful for when things get kind of scary. Each blow in an uninterrupted chain will hurt your opponent more than the previous one. Any interruption will cancel the bonus. That's probably a really good one if I can get to the point where I'm that good at fighting. It does remind me I need to sharpen my blade. I don't think it's doing fantastically. Where the hell am I? Oh. Now why did I go this way? We're heading to Privoslavets.
Yeah.
Strange decision. We need to go up through Ledechko.
Yeah.
Not off and away from it. I think I remember hearing something about a Lord of the Rings game being made. Just the look of that road back there made me hope for something kind of like this. I wouldn't mind an ARPG, Lord of the Rings game. I think that'd be a lot of fun, especially if the RPG elements are really good. Excuse me. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with the powdered unicorn horn. I've got 2 of them now. I thought for sure it would be a unique item, but I keep finding more. Need to make a point to upload all the VODs that are on my hard drive before the next stream. So we're at that point now. The end of this, once this recording's done, it's gonna be approaching like 15% of my drive on this computer free. And you don't want to go below that. Start slowing down.
Yeah.
So that's on the agenda. What is... Oh. Don't want to be going that way. We're not ready for those guys yet. I am going northwest, right. All I have to do is look at a map to get confused. This is what I'm saying. I really should just learn my way around the game without the map at all. Who's this? Hang on. Don't amuse me. Come on then, lads. I'm ready for this. Who's next? Hmm? Ooh, look at you. Give me money.
Coin and you can go free. I agree.
Alright. Get out of here. Very good stuff. Alright, how much did that guy hurt me just now? He hit my helmet a little bit, but we're fine. The tailor's kit. Cool, I don't have anything to do there. I don't even think there's any point in looting these guys. I guess they have some groschen. Oh, and there was a cow to watch the whole thing. That's nice. These fools. I don't know what they were thinking. It's nice that I've gotten strong enough to actually not have to wait for people to attack me to be able to get my own attacks in. Fast enough, I should say. Imagine strength plays a role there, but... Oh, Henry needs to eat something. Letting that get way too low as of late. No sense checking the trader if I don't have anything to sell. Probably read a ton of skill books tonight just to pass the time. Cause Henry's doing okay on energy. Yeah, 83. We can skip this. We can skip sleeping tonight. I've got plenty of skill books. Need to be turning left in not too long. It's not a super hard turn to miss. It feels natural somehow. Is it this? No. Oh. Well, don't mind if I do. Hello, lads. Bandits, are you? Well, I'm glad to have established that. Alright, fellas. I wish that your dog wouldn't attack automatically. Wow, I pulled off a master strike there. I didn't... That was very interesting. Alright. I wish your dog wouldn't attack without you telling it to. Ooh, look at you. Some kind of tough guy? And he's got master strikes too. I don't know where all those guys went. Ooh, look at you. He's ready for me. There you go. Don't look at the dog, look at me. There you go. I have no idea where those guys went, but that keeps happening. It's like the game really doesn't... I don't know, I think it's like factions will retreat without too much of a fight in situations like this when left on their own. And so what you end up seeing a lot of the time is they'll just run off into the woods collectively to chase after each other and leave you to fight whoever happened to notice you. Here, I'm just gonna pick this guy up so that I can loot him right next to his buddy, who was on the road somewhere. I thought he was on the road. Yeah, he's right here. Let me fix up my armor before I go grabbing a ton of it, to get confused with. How is my sword doing? Yeah. There probably isn't, come to think of it. Soon there will be a grindstone in Pribyslavitz. Need a tailor's kit. Could have sorted to make that easier. What do you got, fellas? I was expecting a lot more from this guy. Maybe he's got some chest armor. Yeah, his chest armor's worth the trouble. You need to stop hunting, buddy. I appreciate that. You know what? Hey, maybe I shouldn't even stop you. What harm are you doing? You worry me when I hear you growling. It makes me think we're in trouble. Yeah, he didn't have a whole lot more worth bothering with. And this guy's helmet was worth more than his. Still, that's pretty much it, though. These guys were not terribly well off. This is 64 at 56. What's my human bow? 74 at 100. I'd like to check that hunting bow out. Let's see, something, because human bows seem to be the most common ones in the game, right? So we'll see. More traders, that's great. We'll see if maybe one that I haven't seen so much of turns out to be a little bit better. We love a well-equipped trader. Look at that. This stuff does not weigh me down too much, and it's pretty pricey altogether. Yeah, I'll take that. It's not a bad idea to just... If you find ways to make money off weaponsmiths, you may as well take them. This guy was not so well equipped. Nice hat, though. Yeah, okay. Not too bad. Very nice. Alright. Let's hit the road. We've got a people to return to. We should have taken that turn there. Came right up on it. Good to know it's a place where ambush is going to happen. I think so.
Yeah.
Just let him hunt, I suppose. I wonder if he feeds himself by hunting. That would be convenient. Honestly, it would make sense from a gameplay perspective. Okay, we missed another turn, but that's fine. Come upon it shortly, I'm sure. Okay, we never really did. God, I wish the paths in this forest were easier to spot. This still isn't right. Imagine, without a map, how hard this is going to be. Just finding your way around. just get real comfortable with it all real fast, I guess. Maybe not real fast. Get comfortable with being lost a lot of the time, really. That's kind of cool, the ability to be lost in a video game. Not something I'm accustomed to. So I look forward to it. Of course, it's probably going to be a long time before I come back to this game to do a hardcore playthrough. We'll see. We'll see. Not going to want to do it right away, I know that. Here we go. This is the right way into town. I'm mostly here to sleep. Or not even sleep. I'm here to sit down and read through the night. And probably buy something. Well, yeah, I'm because I want to buy something in the morning because we can afford it. I'll drop some money off.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, I'm back now until the end. Welcome back, Creamies. What's your favorite thing about Pribyslavitz? Is it the women? It's the women, isn't it, Henry? I don't think we've seen a woman. Well, I guess we did see one. We haven't seen a woman yet. No, there was one. She seemed lovely. That probably is it. I don't know, I think Henry likes having people to order around more than anything. He's in charge. They put him in charge. Can't imagine why. But before we go to sleep, we'd better have some stew. Very good. Let's drop off some money. 3,000. They don't spend it too terribly fast, I suppose. I'm gonna drop off 9,000. Oh my god. It's 933, the closest we can get. Yeah, okay. Try and stay on top of it. Don't let it go down too fast. You only have so long. Oh my god. Maybe I'm getting good at this. Alright. Now we're gonna go to sleepy. Henry does seem like a bit of a bossy man. I agree. Oh no, we don't need to sleep. I guess I can sleep. Yeah. Sleep until I'm full on energy and then we'll read for the rest of the night while we wait for this lazy locator to wake up. Underpaid as he is, he should be up all hours of the night. There's another lady. Hello? Villager is her name. Alright, let's read some of these quest books that I've purchased. Silence is Golden and Other Myths. I'd like to read all of it. It is better to speak with a wise man about something foolish than with a foolish man about something wise. That is, if you are an idiot, stick to what you know. I understand. Let's read all of it. It'd be great if this could get my speech all the way up. And a new main level. Cool. That's all done. Let's have a look at this main level perk as well real quick. I don't know if I actually get a perk every main level. Is it every other main level? It appears to be. Okay. And I got one more of those left. I have a perk in strength ready to go. I don't know. Your attacks cause greater damage but cost you 10% more stamina. Applies only to weapons that require a shield. Foes will be more likely to flee from combat with you. The ones who do fight you will be less determined. I don't really want people to flee because I want their gear, so I guess we're gonna... Yeah, we'll go ahead and take heavy swing, I suppose. Do more damage. That's fine. Even if it's a little more costly, it's not like I'm doing combos all the time. Yeah, and then we just have perks for the sword. I want to get used to the one combo before I decide on any more. I have no idea. He's still asleep. Okay, we can read a little bit more then. Let's read. Who needs a key? We could read all day if we want. Nothing's stopping us. That'll only take 3 hours. He'll be up by then. My lockpicking's pretty good if I remember right. I can get into pretty much all of the very hard locks. There might be a few that I can't quite crack. But I'll crack them eventually. And a new level in reading. We love reading. Henry loves reading. He picked it up so fast. Alright, buddy. We're gonna figure something out here. We're still not turning a profit. We're losing 560 groschen a day, I think. So we'd better change that. Can I make a smithy yet? Probably a good time for a forge, right? We don't have charcoal. Okay. Still not entirely sure how to get charcoal. I hope we don't have to trade for it. It would be weird if we had to trade for it. We can just get charcoal burners. We have a logging camp. A woodcutter's camp, that is. Let me go talk to those guys. Out of the goddamn way. Oh, and it's all the way down here. Making me run down there in my fancy armor. Maybe they can be persuaded to start a charcoal burner's camp. Surely we don't have to use all of it for lumber. We need a forge. I can steal from them. I'll consider it. You guys have a great day. You're doing great work. Thank you for making way. Appreciate it. Yeah, they're alright. I don't know, maybe you do end up actually having to trade for it, but we might be able to actually make the trader without the forge. I don't think that's a prerequisite. I had it in my head that it was, but there was no basis for that. The game seems to want me to prioritize that anyway, since it has its whole own quest. It would be a good way to not continue hemorrhaging money. So, let's see. The church is up, but not completely, but people can see that we're trying, so hopefully they won't be too mad at us. What do we need to make a trade? We have everything. We need the woodcutter's camp and the bridge and road, so let's do that. It's 4,000. We can definitely afford it.
There's work to be done.
Right behind you, buddy. You know what we really need? Money. Someone who has a lot of it and is willing to exchange it for armor from bandits and humans. We have that. We have everything. Province seems to run dry in a matter of a single day. That's the only trouble. And it takes multiple days for them to get more money. It's the real crux of the issue that we're having here. Otherwise, the town will be done. Right here? Alright.
We're going to build here?
Yes. Shall we get started?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've got what we need. Let's get to work.
Let's. It's a good thing I'm not doing anything pressing. It's a good thing I'm not employed to figure out where all these counterfeit groschen are coming from. Well, this is very nice. I wonder if I can actually... Let's find out. How much money do you have? I have a lot of gear. Not a lot of gear, but I have stuff to sell. Eridan? Can't speak to you, but I can speak to this merchant.
How come you're wearing such fine armor?
I did not mean to skip that. I really enjoyed that guy's voice. You've got 500. That's not great, buddy, but we'll make it work. Yeah, sure. You're gonna get away with a little something from me, buddy, but
Can we do something about the price?
I am the bailiff.
Alright, so...
I can get him to agree to 500. No, you can do 500.
What about the clothes?
Come on, let's do 500. Actually, I don't want to piss him off, so I'll tell you what. 480.
Aye.
There you go. Jack, can you give me a... I see. Can you give me a name for my FTL ship and a theme for the crew names? A name for the ship and a theme for the crew. The only thing coming to mind is yeah, I mean, you could, I don't know, the only thing coming to mind, and literally no other sci-fi themes, or, I can't, it came up and nothing else could come from it. You could call it the Normandy, and you could just have it be Mass Effect, characters, but I don't know. The more I think about that, the less interesting it seems. How much money do we have after that? Let me see. 7,470. Now, how do we go about getting charcoal? Is that something that you need to upgrade the trade house? Is that what it was called? Traders. You can't upgrade it, seemingly. Well, what about the Normandy and it's just French towns? I like that. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Now you'll just have to think of some French towns. I don't know any. We've got 7,500, and a few days have passed, so I can probably go out and look for more bandits to kill. I have a little bit of stuff to sell. I guess I'm just trying to figure out how the hell you get charcoal at this point. And when we're gonna start making money. It's gonna cost 9,000. Can't even come close to affording that. Ken, not entirely, I never know. Filet and Bayeux are all in Normandy, so I'll start with those. Very good. I like their odds. I don't know anything at all about FTL. I never played it. I never watched anyone play it. Maybe someday that will change. You need charcoal to make a forge. And yet I see no opportunity to gather charcoal. Did the quest update for... Lots of raw materials and other supplies will be needed to rebuild the village of Privislavets. I see. Okay. Okay. Charcoal from Ginger's charcoal burner friends. I see. So this is yet another thing for me to go out and do. Not that I'm complaining. I'm happy to go out and do things. So we can do that. Right, okay, cool. This will be fun. Gotta go gather raw materials now to open things up, I see. Great game, very hard. My current save, I have 51 losses and 11 wins, and I'm pretty okay with that. Not bad. You've tasted victory quite a few times in the double digits. There's a lot of things to go out and gather, and it's probably all gonna cost me money. But maybe we'll encounter some rough bandits out there. We'll slaughter them. Always happy to train. I also do have some things to sell, so yeah, let's go to Ujit's first, because they do have a general merchant. That's pretty much it, though. Still, worth looking. Might be a general merchant with 1,000 wealth that regenerates regularly. Pretzel. We could... Hello, Alloy. Welcome in. You've stunned me with that. The best of the best have managed to build strategy that lets them guarantee a win on around 97% of the runs, but the game devs designed the game for average players to win around 10% of wins. Wow, that's crazy. I had no idea. I figured it was hard from what little I knew about it, but I didn't know it was designed to be unlikely to survive. But I guess that's kind of cool. Zomboid is like that. I mean, you're going to die. The run's going to end. It's hard, but it's very satisfying. I should think so. Welcome in, Alloy. God, I could go for a big pretzel right now. Or more likely, I think what I would really like is a big bucket of pretzel bites with a variety of dipping sauces. That would be fantastic. I don't think I'm going to be happy without that. So, I'll have to wait till tomorrow. They just updated Zomboid to make it way easier if you play an Apocalypse, though. Oh, interesting. Surprising, in fact. Why would they do that? Why do they want to make the game easier? I don't know if you know, but a few days ago they updated Zomboid so that Apocalypse mode is more lore-friendly. So there's way more firearms and ammo, and zombie respawn is turned off by default. Interesting. I do like zombie respawn being turned off by default. Personally. Here we are. Let's exhume this grave. I just don't like the way respawning works. It feels ridiculous to just wake up one day to a ton of zombies outside your house. I wouldn't mind at all if there was like a repopulation mechanic. It's just... it never made much sense to me for it to not be gradual. Some potions. Can't complain too much about that. What time is it? Is it in the morning? No, it is in the night.
Yeah.
Transported to the afternoon that time. Anyway, to the general trader, and then there is something for me to do in Ujits. Not sure what. I hope I get to talk to Father Martin. We love Father Martin. Maybe I have been here. Recently, that is. Yeah, I think you don't look familiar at all, though. 280, so not great. But I had to come here anyway. Okay, what all have I to sell? Communion chalice, don't ask where I got it. Goblet. We've got... do the golden necklace and then see if I can get the rest of his money from him.
Let's talk. Well,
I won't be able to get all of it. I'll be able to get most of it. There we are. We need grain from Ujits. I'm assuming I'm going to go speak with the bailiff about that. He's usually around here, somewhere near the inn.
Look out.
Out of the goddamn way. Don't you know who I am? Yep, you're always here, aren't you? That's what I should be doing as bailiff, getting drunk all day.
There. Satisfied?
I'm glad to see you.
I'm sure.
I'd like to buy some grain.
Here we are.
Grain? What do you want grain for?
I'm responsible for the rebuilding of Pribyslavitz.
Hmm.
Here.
I heard some talk about that. I suppose I can sell you part of the crop. How many bushels do you want?
I'll need fodder for horses, at least 10 strong animals, and wheat for the baker. He'll have to bake for the whole village.
That's quite a lot. It won't be cheap.
Well, even though it's for Sir Divish's village.
Aye. Unless he sets the allocations himself. I have to make up for any differences in supplies. And you'll have to pay for that. Have you got someone to transport it? Or are you gonna haul it there yourself?
I've got a merchant to take care of it.
Fair enough. Here's my offer.
You only want to... Really? That's it?
I'll have a beer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. What?
Right.
Sure. I'm sure we could have gotten it somewhere else, probably cheaper, but 160 for, I'm assuming, all the grain we're gonna need. I hope that establishes a regular route, and that's not a daily payment. Oh shit, is that a daily payment? I really have no idea. Huh. I should go check. It's fine if that's cemented and I can't change it. They're close. It's not a terrible place to get grain from. But let me head back and see if that's just been added and now it's like we owe like 670 groschen per day. It did seem a little far-fetched that would be just a one-time purchase. Interesting. Doesn't show any optional tasks for that sort of thing. I wonder if that would have come up if I had said I'll look elsewhere. We'll see. 160's fine. Whatever. Hopefully the place ends up turning a profit, or at least just breaking even. I don't really care if it's profitable. I just don't want to have to keep paying for it. And I hope they're happy. I took a wrong turn somewhere. We're not going to Talmberg. Hope there's somewhere to gamble in town. Henry needs to have a good retirement after all. Whoa. That could have been bad. Hello. Yeah, this might just be how I get to Pribyslavitz going forward. Just blindly riding through the woods. I guess Mutt is still hunting. I guess I just can't get him to stop now. It's just what he does. Alright. He's tasted hare flesh. He won't leave it now. Where the fuck am I? Alright. Need to go pretty much straight west. If I could get him to stop hunting, that would be great. He keeps getting tired. I really have no need for more hare meat. It doesn't do me any good. It's not worth much. Liking the way this is looking, though. Every building is very satisfying to see built. Just as an addition to the skyline, really. It's such a good-looking game. It's nice to see a little town get procedurally built. Okay. No, it does look like... Are those 7s or 1s? No, it's 110. We're at 670 now, though, so where did that come from? Because I think... Well, no, we were at more than 500, so I really don't know where that came from. 670, oh, very good. Very good. They're coming for you, Alloy. Don't know when they'll get there, but they're coming for you. Very good, alright. So we're all... Nothing is safe anymore. You can't say anything. Just jokes, folks. I really can't... I mean, maybe it got added to something. Could it be added to... I mean, that's surely 110. But I don't... There's no... No, yeah. The 7s are definitely distinct from the 1s. For the most part. We've got 1 person on church basic repairs. We've got 7 on laborers. Those are distinct enough. Just jokes, folks. Sound clip is so sad. It really is. It's like he has to believe that they're not laughing because they don't know that they can. Except the primes, I suspect. Except the primes. Oh, God, right. Eventually all numbers will be funny. I think that's true. But the primes have to remain prime. You can't make fun of a prime. Oh, I see. Poaching ban is part of what's costing us money. I don't like that I'm just being given these decisions without seeing the effects. I just have to figure it out after the fact. But yeah, now maybe I can see... If I go, it should be under the trader, you would think, if the merchant is supposedly the one who's going to be handling it. Well, hang on. I need to do something with the grain of value, which will probably involve selling it through the bakery. So the trader, yeah, okay. Okay, I see. So these are things that I'm going to have to pay, I'm assuming daily. It must be because they're offended. It can't be my material. It took me 6 years to write this. So long without a special, and that's what he came up with. It is just sad. But fuck it. I mean, he's the wealthiest comedian in the world, quote unquote comedian. All right. Wow, you do not have to get far away at all for those to just disappear entirely. What time is it? It's very late in the day. I can't gamble with anyone. And where are we at as far as... How much money do we have? 7,000. Wealthiest rancid egg. There we go. So the bakery we could make... Hopefully start fucking making some money. We wouldn't make a profit off of that, though. Does anything require a bakery be built, or can we focus on something else? Charcoal's gonna be a pain. It almost feels like there are better places to go. Like, this is yet another DLC where you're expected to have completed a lot of the game. before you do it?
Sneaking around in the dark. Light up a torch before the catchballs see you.
I'm the fucking bailiff. I'm sure I'm allowed. I imagine you can end up, you know, breaking even in the worst circumstances, so I'm sure I don't have to worry about that too much. And that'll be, yeah, Ginger's charcoal burning friends. But I imagine no one's really going to talk to me just yet anyway. Talmberg Stone, I've done a quest related to that, so I would think that would be fine. That would be a good place to go for it. Is this my bed right here? Yeah. Okay. I don't really need to sleep at all, but we need to pass time, so I guess Henry just sleeps for no reason now. I think once you get the town really up and running, you start making a load of money. Yeah, I imagine. I'm sure there's a way to, like, min-max it. And I'm always tempted by that. I'm sure there's a fully optimal way to set up your town and get the best prices for everything, but I doubt it really matters that much. Maybe there isn't. Maybe this DLC is not that deep. And it's just a resource sink with all set values. I guess that's kind of how Hearthfire is in Skyrim. There's only so many. I mean, you can make three kind of unique houses. They're all going to have pretty much the same thing in the main building. But it's just a set of prefabs, really. Wouldn't be surprised if it's not very well thought out, TBH. I like the game, but the DLCs do not hit for me. I haven't played any of the ones that have you, like, not play as Henry anymore. But I've played stuff that they've added. I liked the, overall, I enjoyed the Madonna of Sasau quest. I think I'll enjoy it a lot more after having, on the second playthrough, after having done a lot more of the game beforehand. But I'm not exactly looking forward to either of these two. We'll see. Something I do need to be doing eventually. Wonder what the rewards are. Suppose we're gonna go see about getting Talmberg Stone and then go straight over here. We've got enough money in there to last us a while, even if things get pretty expensive before we actually start making money. And I'm always looking for more bandits to kill. This is not the best way to Talmberg. Best way to Talmberg is probably going to be going that way, over the old bridge. Well, this is the new bridge. I think this will work. Oh, I have not fed that dog in a while. He's been hunting, so I hope he's been eating, but let's make sure that he's fed. There you go, buddy. I think there's a reward for doing Teresa's DLC, is that Henry can kiss the miller whenever he wants. Ooh, the miller. We do like Peshek. He's my favorite character, I think. He'd better be a love interest in KCD2. Like a fully fleshed out one, though. I think we're approaching Talmberg. Is this? Oh, we went all the way around towards Ujits. That's fine, though. We can just follow this road south. Goodness. You've really been busy out here. Oh, this way. Perfect. This should lead all the way to Talmberg. This is the road that I usually take leading out of there. Oh, we are coming up on the end of the stream here, though. What I'll probably do is I'll get the stone from Talmberg, and then I think we'll probably just call it there. It's been a long stream. A good one, though. Like I said earlier, nice, chill bit of just making my way through an RPG. I like it. Always a good time. Let's see about getting this stone before we wrap things up. Now I imagine I'm gonna need to go to the quarry, of course. May as well turn here. Hopefully I can get down there without too much trouble, without killing this horse. Yeah. Hello? Which one of you is in charge? There's a lot of you walking out of there. Suppose it is first thing in the morning.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm looking for the overseer of this quarry. Would that be you, Goodman?
Aye, that's me. What can I do for you?
Sir Divish has decided to rebuild Privis Labits, and he's entrusted me to take charge, along with his locator.
Aha, so it's you. I heard about Sir Divish's plans. What is it you need, then?
Well, we've started with the reconstruction work, but we need more than just timber.
You need stone for the construction?
Exactly. And for repairing the church.
Well now, you're really not doing things by halves, are you? The thing is, though, we're already working flat out supplying stone for the monastery construction in Sasau. I can't cut back on their supplies. Sir Divish wouldn't be at all pleased.
But I really need that stone.
Well, I suppose I could try and hire a few more quarrymen to increase production, but we can't transport it. Even Sasau sends their own wagon here. Have you got someone to carry the stone?
I've got my own merchant. He'll take care of it with his hired hands.
Splendid! So let's talk about the price.
Oh, 4K. I can probably talk him out of that. Which character do you identify more with, a psychic slug person or a fireproof rock person? Gotta go with the rock person. I'm not so flexible. So rocks really speak to me.
The stone is for Sir Divish. It's for a village he wants to rebuild as quickly as possible. I doubt he'd take it well that the overseer of his own quarry is overcharging him for it.
Well, you have a point. I'll take that into account in the price.
That's better.
Oh, okay.
Excellent. We'll start sending the stone as soon as your merchant gets here. God be with you.
Surely that has a price too. I just hope it's not 3,000 every time. That would be concerning. But anyway, okay, those are my new crew members. You're joining the ship as a rock man. Excellent. I do love to be a rock man. One day, I think I will be a rock man. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call it there. It's been a great stream. I'll be back on Friday. We're going to do more cocktails on Friday. Should be a good time. And yeah. Looking forward to that. Let me see. Thank you, Creamies. Thank you for being here. Thanks to everyone who hung out. Let me just see if it makes sense to raid. Stream manager, very good. No, it does not. And that's fine. Yeah. I'll see everybody on Friday. Thanks again.